Daniel Formica for yourvocalteacher.com. Today I just wanted to get into how much your voice can handle at a moment in your training. Sometimes people are pushing past their area, pushing past what they can do, and then they, down the road they get into trouble and they wonder why they got into trouble. And it has to do with the way you're training, and realize that your vocal cords are very, very tiny. They're very small, so when people talk about support and things like that, and they're, oh, I'm grunting and I'm holding down so much and it's so hard to do. Think about what you're vibrating there. It's only about the size maybe of a quarter. So why would you need to throw so much air and power and your stomach hurting and all this at that? I look at it more, if you mentally picture that, that actually helps a lot. Like, how much does it take to wave a little piece of flappy skin? About that much. It doesn't take that much. So there's only so much you can do at a certain time in your training. So if you're, say, for guys, and sometimes even girls, like around that F, or E or F, right? And you're going, you know, maybe your teachers are telling you to yell through there, right? And to go powerful. But, you know, then you're just not getting much higher. You're only getting up to the G or the A, and then you're capping out, because it's just going to stop you, and then you're going to, and you're going to break abruptly. So take it back a notch. Let's deal with what I like to deal with: pitch, vowel, and intensity. So let's deal with those things. And depending on the pitch you're on, the vowel you're on, and the intensity you're doing, everything's going to feel a little bit different. Oohs feel way different than ahs. But let's just take an ah, for instance. And if you were there and I said to you, just lower the intensity for that area right there so you can get up a little bit higher, and just so if your intensity is, say wah, I don't know, you can say ma, wa, da, ka, pa, ta, la, whatever you want to say. But say you want to say wah, and you go wah, but your intensity is wah, wah. I'm breathing low. I always set up, breathe low, wah, wah, and I say wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. You hear where it's going on the top, right? Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. I want it to go there. Because at that intensity, that's where the chords want to go naturally. So you don't really hear a break. It's going there naturally. Now, as time goes on, or as your warm-up goes on, you can intensify that a little. So now if I start a little bit more intense, say wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. But they're all the same across the board. Don't think of it like you're going like this. Don't think wah, 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 because it's only going to hurt you in the end. Straight across the board, whatever you start with, try to continue with that. If it wants to break, let it. As long as you breathe low, you're expanding. I have a support video, you can look at that. You're expanding. There's not much going on there, really. You just have to bring it up in increments. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Okay? That was to an A flat. Right there. If I keep on going, it might get headier, as it should. As you get headier, your voice, as you go higher, your voice is going to get headier. If you're at that intensity. If I increase the volume, it's going to stay chesty. But if I just stay at that, for what my chords can handle at this moment right now, trying to show you this example, for me this is very light. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. There's not an abrupt flip, so it's going smoothly. Now as time goes on, you can intensify that. So let's say, let's go through 4 intensities, right? Same vowel. Wah, 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 wah. 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 Just to show you how to get some distortion in there. If you want to sing with rasp, that's all it's a matter of it. It's an intent. It's a thought. You know, it's a little bit of doing a little something in here. Ah. You think of it a little bit like that. Like on the higher ones, if you were to do that high. If you were to want to do some kind of scream, heavy metal scream. It's the same thing. You've got to find it from the right place first. Then, as time goes on, you can add weight, you can add the pressure, because the chords will be able to handle these kinds of things. In the beginning, they're not going to be able to handle it, so all the yelling and all of getting louder and trying to stay connected too high is going to beat you up. But if I say, wah, 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 I just go up in increments. I can do that now because I know how to do that. But, you know, when I first did it, I was probably like, wah, wah, wah. You know what I mean? I wasn't trying to find the right place. You've got to, wah, 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 and take it into there. That was so stupid. That whole little piece right there is like ridiculous, but we don't need to get into that. So that's what I mean by pitch, vowel, and intensity. An oo vowel is going to take you a little bit different of a place. If you say light volume, light intensity, excuse me, it's much heavier sounding, headier sounding. If I go a little bit harder, woo 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 woo, harder, woo 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 woo, woo 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 woo. It's across the board. I'm not getting too loud. I'm not going woo 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 woo. I'm going woo 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 woo. I'm thinking across. You think up and down, it's gonna get you in the end. It's using too much of that. You're not using the right muscles to sing. Support is not about getting louder. Support is about using the right amount of air for the right note on the right intensity. Pitch, vowel, and intensity. I hope that helped you out. You can get a hold of me, Daniel at yourvocalteacher.com. All right, take care. Peace. She talks to angels.